A situation whereby you you're a little bit kind of confused, you're surprised. Somebody shares information with you and you go, wow. And I know that some of you are probably thinking, where is he going with this story? What is he talking about? And here today I want to talk to you about something that a lot of us don't like talking about. A topic that most people move away from. Most people don't want to talk about it. What would you do? And that topic is, what would you do, like I say? Now, think about a situation. I want you to imagine a situation where you've lost someone, somebody so dear to you. I want you to just take a moment to imagine losing someone that you love, losing someone that was close to your heart. How would you feel? Or what would you do? Take a moment to think about that for a minute. I'm sharing this with you simply because when I was young in my high school, I had Julia. Julia was my first love, and then was Stella. She was sorry. Julia was Stella. She was beautiful, outstanding. She was amazing. She captured my heart. She was somebody that I was so much in love with. I wanted her to be part of everything that I wanted to do as growing up. Then, as at that time, I was going on holiday with my family. I went on holiday for 2 weeks. Upon returning from my holiday, something drastically happened. I went back to school. I wanted to speak to Julia. Julia didn't want to speak to me anymore. And lo and behold, Julia was now going out with my friend, Freddie. I was disappointed. I was heartbroken. Not only that somebody has broken my heart, I felt also betrayed. And I was thinking, what would I do? What can I do? What would you do if you're in that sort of situation? I was angry. I felt betrayed. I felt so much anger towards my friend. And I thought, wow. As time goes on, I start beginning to reflect. I start beginning to think about, how could somebody do this to me? How can I deal with this? Then as I begin to grow, I begin to understand that one has to learn to control our human emotion. There are some certain things that has happened in each and every one's year in our life, that when something drastically happened to you, your first reaction will be either anger, sadness, or happiness, depending on the news that was being shared to you. For me, unfortunately, it was anger and resentment. Now, moving on, as I began to understand a lot more about myself, I started doing some research about human emotion. Then I understand there is a part of the brain that is called the limbic system. And that limbic system is what controls the human emotion. Now, if you are able to understand the limbic system and being able to be building resilience and self-aware to being able to control your emotions, then you begin to master yourself and preparing your mind in dealing with disappointment, dealing with anger, and also dealing with positive information that comes into your life. So the moral of the story here is this: in whatever situation that you are dealing with in your life, in whatever disappointment that you've received, in whatever anger that you've received, I want to encourage you to begin to understand that emotional intelligence and human emotion is part of our existence. If you are able to master those things, then you have the ability to beginning to, embrace challenges in your life, embrace disappointment, and then being able to move forward. That is what I want to share with you today. I want to say thank you very much for giving me the time, fellow Toastmasters.
Okay.